Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It's Susan. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to take you on a tour to my favorite country boutique called the Tatter Tulip, the home store in Niagara Falls, New York. And I'm going to show you what's new for spring. And I think I might take a trip to Michael's as well. I'm back. So I was naughty again, and I got a few things at the Tattered Tulip, of course. Why would I go there? And then I went to Michael's and picked up a few florals that I was looking at because they're 40% off right now. So we're gonna start with having some coffee. I just love the Tattered Tulip. They have such unique items. It's just different. It just looks so vintage, aged pieces, different, unique, things that I can't find here. So I really encourage you, if you want to make a day trip with some girlfriends, just take a chance. Drive to Niagara Falls, New York. If you live in Ontario, of course, well, if you live close to me. Anyway, we're going to start and stop blabbing. I found a few things that are, more shabby chic. I'd say, I wouldn't say farmhouse. Well, maybe. I have a mixture of style. I like shabby chic. I like modern farmhouse. I like boho. I like modern. I need a few houses. So that's why I'm trying to incorporate, like, my kitchen. This area is usually more cutesy, modern farmhouse, a little bit of shabby chic. And then I try in my living room and in my hallway to just do a little bit edgier, I guess you'd call it. It's not modern, it's just more relaxed, I'd say. So with the Tattered Tulip, I'm going to show you some bunnies that I found. Like I need any more bunnies, but I can't resist these ones. So I showed you these on my little tour, and these are, I don't even know what they're made out of, some sort of resin. But look at how distressed. And that's the look I like. And these ones were pretty inexpensive. This one was $5.95, and I think this one was, the same, $5.95. Look how cute. And excuse my nails, they are horrendous. I took my fake nails off, and I've damaged my nails from doing my, acrylic nails and then the glue-on ones. So, I'm not so patient. Sometimes I pry them off. So I'm left with stubs. So I'm gonna let them rest for a month and get them all healthy. So here are my first two little bunnies. And then I had to get a little chocolate bunny. I've always had a little love for these little chocolate bunnies because they look so real. And this one was $5.95. And this is my favorite. This vintagey, this is the one I saw in Mother Time, the very first time I ever heard of Tattered Tulip. I think it was this one. It looks very similar. And this one was $9.95. And this is a little porcelain bunny that looks like it's distressed. Okay, so that's all the bunnies. Oh, no, I'm a liar. I just saw another bunny. Okay, this one is beautiful. This one is made out of, I think it's a brass bunny. And I paid a little bit more for him because he's probably gonna go, not him. She's probably gonna go on my front hall table. Look how sweet. She's heavy. And she was $15.95. A little bow around her neck would be cute, wouldn't it? Okay, so that's it for bunnies. I don't buy bunnies like in any stores. I don't buy Michael's bunnies. I don't buy any bunnies anywhere other than the Tattered Tulip. I've got a lot of bunnies from years ago, and I don't need any more. That's what I say. That's what I tell myself. Okay, so now I got this really cute little clay pot, and it was $12.95. I love these little clay pots just to put on bookshelves or little vignettes. Now for some greenery. I found this for $5.95, and it's a little, it looks like a little, these things that you seed your plants in. It's like a little fake clay pot, and it's got, I think this is, what is this? Is this oregano? Anyway, whatever. I think it's oregano, and oregano? Or is it thyme? time to get a brain. Anyway, I like the look of the herbs for spring. Always have. Oh, I just remembered. I got a little topiary. And this cute little, they had such cute topiaries. This one was $12.95. Look at that little pot, like a stone. It is stone pot with fake dirt. I'm still on the lookout for these topiaries that have a long stem with just a little bit of this greenery at the top. I'm sure I could make it. Anyway, I love it. Okay, and then the Tattered Tulip is famous for these half rounds. Look, so it looks like, you know, a bunch of, well, a bunch of greenery with some floral, tiny little buds blooming. That's what makes it look so real. And these ones were $11.95. So I'm going to show you after a pot that I got at Michael's and how gorgeous this looks when you just pop it on top. So that's it for the greenery. And I got this sweet little I guess gingham buffalo check little cloth. It's pretty long. You could use it as a little runner on some table. And I couldn't believe the price, $5.95. And it's beautiful. You know, that matches my home perfectly. It looks nice on a little basket, just hanging off the side of a table. Okay, so a few more things. Now look at this. I've never seen anything like this. A wicker jug. What are they going to think of next? And this one was $12.95. This was the big one. They had a small one as well. And I thought this would look really nice in one of my shelves with some tulips or some florals for the spring. Something different than just a regular porcelain jug, right? And I like the color. That's my favorite color of wicker. Sort of like a beigey taupey color. I think for my living room, a little bit more edgy. I'm trying my best with what I have. I've seen this on so many YouTubers, usually with farmhouses that I want, and I always liked it. Now that I have a big square coffee table, I think it would really go well, and it's a book stand. Whoops. I've never seen one of them here in Ontario. So when I saw this in the dark little corner of the Tattered Tulip, I actually bent over and looked at the price. And I think this one was still a good deal, $16.95. And if you don't like the color, you can always paint it. Easy to store away when you're not using it. So that's gonna look pretty nice when I style my coffee table again. Okay, so now I'm not gonna lift the next one up, I'm just gonna show it to you, and it's a tic-tac-toe. I've always had a thing for tic-tac-toes. I had a little business when I was just married, and I made little resin tic-tac-toes with all different little characters. That didn't go well. It was a lot of work. And nobody really wants to pay for crafts. The time, the money that you put into it, that's another story. Okay, so I'm gonna take you down here on the table and I'll show it to you. So what do you think of this? This one was only $16.95, marble, and these little balls are marble, and they have a little flat edge, of course, so that it stays on the table. My grandkids could play with this, not too dangerous, but it's just a nice piece of decor for the table. I love it. How unique is it? When I got home from the United States, I'm tired. Anyway, I had to go to Michael's to get a few florals and a couple of pots because I have the 40% discount coupon and I didn't want them to be gone. So the first thing at Michael's I will show you are some pots and then some florals. Now you know the trend it's a trend, the checkerboard, but I do like it. It reminds me of Mackenzie Child, and it's this little pot and 40% off. Let's see, in Canada it's 33, in the States it's 25. So this is what I have in mind. In my living room, when I do decorate with my black and whites, this will look nice on a shelf. I don't like to add too much of this because it gets kind of cheesy when you matchy poo everything, and I'm pretty good at that. So you just top it off with this, and look how gorgeous it looks. I just love these rounds. I have a few of them for different seasons. You know, I could have bought a Minka vase from Anthropologie, but it's far from me, and if I get it shipped, it costs a lot. So I just bought this one at Michael's. With a discount, it came to $34. You can't beat that, and I don't care if it's not a real Minka, it looks pretty nice. I love this look of these little raised little dots or bubbles. I tried making one myself once. It was a fail. So this will look nice. I think I'm gonna try redoing my bedroom a little bit and just taking things off and adding new, a little bit more modern things. So I thought I would maybe put a lamp on my dresser, and maybe a vase like this with some florals, some books stacked with a candle, just to give it a new look. So this is heavy, I gotta put it down. And these are those beautiful peonies. Well, maybe not 2 weeks ago, maybe a week or so, I can't remember. And I had seen them on one of my favorite YouTubers, Tiffany on Charlotte Grove Farmhouse. She showed these as she was decorating for Valentine's Day. And I have beautiful peonies that I do decorate with summer, but I love these because these are buds. They're closed, and how realistic do they look? So I couldn't find a lot. I had to go to many stores to find them. They're always out of stock. I found about 5 white ones and then only 2 pink ones, but these aren't really pink. They look pink, but they're called tan, which I'm not sure who decided to name that. Anyway, so aren't they beautiful? And they came to, they're, God, if I could see, I never put my glasses on. $8.99 in Canada, $6.99 in the US. So, you know what? I got 30% off some of them and 40% off a few more. So this is gonna look gorgeous. I can't believe how authentic, how real they look. And I love the way they droop. So willowy. I've been watching Jenna Pierce again, and she showed these really gorgeous stems. And, you know, I had to have them. And I had to see how, I had to still play around with them and see how they look. But the leaves look pretty good, good coloring. And the little berries, they're more like a sagey, dusty green. You know what? They kind of look like when hydrangeas start blooming. Yeah, I like them. And these were really, really inexpensive. They were like, I don't know, $5.99 and then 40% off. So I think I paid $3 for them. Each stem, I got 5. It's hard to find good stems. It really is. That don't cost a fortune. Michael's is not cheap all the time. And you know, now with this new 40% on one item, okay, whatever. Last florals I got, I was kind of disappointed because I had them in my hand when I was at Michael's in the States. And I thought, no, I think they're cheaper in Canada this time with the discount. So I went to mine. It said that they had 6 left. They didn't. They had 3. But these ones are going to look gorgeous in my front hall. I thought this is the perfect floral for spring, the start of spring. And you can use these anytime, really. I've always seen these and I've always wanted to pick them up, but they were quite expensive to me, $12.99 a stem. And you know, we don't have that sale in the States where everything's 40% off or 50% off. We don't. It's usually buy one, get one, which is okay. And, or it's 30 or 40% off one item. So that's the last thing on my little venture. So I hope you enjoyed that little spring fling, and I will see you in my next video. I've got a couple of new videos that I'm going to post soon, and I better get it up because one of them is for Valentine's Day. It's almost Valentine's Day. Anyway, we'll see you soon, friends. Take care.